you try to have this integration of academic and service, and the students have the difference right away will be felt by the type of assignments being assigned. They'll know that these are not normal academic assignments. Normally you would write a term paper, or you would write a critical paper or a research paper, and these genres are not usually useful for community partners. So sometimes we craft assignments that are never been done before by students, that are unique genres. And sometimes they need to be half academic, half professional. And so there's an element of maybe an analysis paper comes alongside something that's a report of research results that's very useful for the community. That way you get the academic goals fulfilled, and you look like you're a rigorous teacher and a good academic at the same time as fulfilling something for the community partner. So I've had hybrid assignments where there's been Part A, Part B, and then the Part A is academic, Part B is for the community. So the assignment descriptions are different. And I'd say it really does vary depending on the type of service being done, whether you might be outside of the classroom, interacting with a community partner off campus. Some of them projects are like that. They're very hands-on. They're very face-to-face with, let's say, children in the community, children in schools, or seniors, or working at an event. You know, some of them are very, very interactive off-campus projects. Others could be that you're working primarily in the academic environment and the community partner comes to be as a guest lecturer, or comes to give feedback on drafts, or to hear presentations, or to talk to the students about their organization. And so that kind of experience is a little more normal for students. They're used to having guest lecturers come to the university, so it can be more difficult for the students who have to go off campus, because that then breaks up their schedules, but it's a lot more vivid for them as well, and a lot more meaningful to get out of the classroom physically. In the past, I've taught 3 different community service learning courses, and I'm a teacher of communication studies. So one of them is Advanced Professional and Technical Communication, and that's COMS463. In that class, students often partner with an organization that wants some sort of communication service, whether it's website review or event planning or communication planning. That's the kind of service that we do. I've also done service learning through General Studies 313. It's a research methodologies class, interdisciplinary research methodologies. And in that class we do research as our service. In the past I've chosen a theme and partnered with someone on a single theme, such as sustainability. So we've done some perception research on finding out how instructors and students perceive sustainability, and the research results are of service to an organization. Another course that I often do service learning in, well, sometimes my rhetorical communication classes. At the end of term, I ask students that if they're interested in doing a project that has a real audience, that they could contact that organization and find out a way to set up a service. But it's an optional thing in that class. So sometimes service learning is required for every student in the class. Sometimes it's option for the final term project. And in other classes, I don't incorporate service learning at all. So it depends on whether the course goals are suitable for service learning. Well, in our Department of Communication and Culture, we have other kinds of courses going on. One of them is Communication and Culture in the Community. It's called General Studies 407, and that's where Volunteer Calgary comes in and organizes community partners in advance for the students to do service while they learn about how communication works within community organizations, how they help understand how that develops the culture of our city. So that's a little bit more towards, it's designed around service learning. It's designed, the course was created in order to house service learning. In other cases, it's a course that is like a professional capstone. In Development Studies 591, students are taking this 4th or 5th year course, and they're learning how to do community development research. They might study how volunteers are managed in an organization, the impact of an organization on the environment. They might do all kinds of research to evaluate the effectiveness of organizations so that they can develop as organizations. And that's something for people learning international development. It's an important professional capstone to have some real-world consulting style experience. So that's a kind of a different model where it fits with the discipline, and it fits in the 4th year of their studies before they leave the university.